Hello and welcome to this video walkthrough for integrating Kickbox with Marketo. My name is Matt Gonzalez, an account manager here at Kickbox. Before we get started, head on over to kickbox.io to create your free account. Every account gets 100 daily verifications for free to test out our service. Once you have created your account and signed in, look for the API settings link on the left side menu. Once you're at this page, look for the green Add API Key button and click on this to create a new API key to use on Marketo. Go ahead and give your API key whatever name you want. This is mostly for internal purposes. Once you've created the API key, go ahead and switch over to Marketo's website. Once you're logged in, look for the admin button in the top right. Click on this. Once on the admin page, look to the left. You should see a link for Field Management. Click on this, and in the new page, you will see 3 menu options above the main content area. Here, we want to click on New Custom Field. Keep in mind that for this particular part of the walkthrough, we're going to repeat it 7 times in order to create all the necessary field attributes for Marketo to process Kickbox results. The 7 values we're going to create are 2 string values, Kickbox status and Kickbox status reason, 4 Boolean variables, Kickbox role, Kickbox free, Kickbox disposable, and Kickbox accept all, and a single % value, Kickbox sendX. Once we have created all of these fields, we can move on to creating a webhook. Still in the admin page, click on the webhook item in the left side menu. You may need to expand the integrations menu item to see this option, but at the top of this new content area, click on New Webhook. In the window that pops up, we will need to enter some information. For name, let's just do Kickbox. The description can be anything you want, such as Kickbox email verification webhook. For the URL, you will need to switch back over to your Kickbox account and grab the API key URL to paste here. If you look at the API settings page in your account, the right side of this page will have a green Get button with a long URL. Highlight this entire URL and paste it into the corresponding box in Marketo where you are working with the webhook. Keep in mind, once you paste this URL, you will need to remove the piece that says bill.lumberg@gamel.com and go ahead and substitute double open curly bracket lead.email space address closing double curly bracket. Finally, the response type should be JSON, and then you can go ahead and click Save. Now that that's completed, look in the top right corner of the webhook page. You should see a little double square icon. Click on that. In the new window, you should be able to select Edit on the Response Mapping section. Remember those fields we made earlier? Now we are going to apply them to our webhook. Go ahead and click Add. We will do this for all of the custom fields that we created earlier. It does not matter what order you do them in, so let's just go ahead and start with Accept All under the Response Attribute column, and then select Kickbox Accept All under the Marketo Field column. I'll take a minute to create these, but once you have finished entering all 6 fields, go ahead and click Save. Now your webhook is ready to use. Keep in mind that webhooks can only be used with triggered campaigns. But before we create a campaign, we need to create an email capture form for this example. So go ahead and navigate to Design Studio, select New, and choose Form. Fill out the info in here and click Create, making sure that Open in Editor is checked. You can basically leave everything as default for the purposes of this demo. Now, back in the Design Studio page, click on New and choose Landing Page. Fill out the information here and click Create. Again, be sure that Open in Editor is checked. In the editor, click and drag the form icon from the right side menu. When you release it onto your page, you will be prompted. Select the form you just created from the first drop-down menu. Then select the landing page radio button, and then select Stay on this page at the bottom drop-down menu. Finally, click Insert, leaving everything else default. Once done, click on the landing page actions menu in the top left and select Approve and Close. Now, go ahead and navigate back to your Marketo dashboard and go to Marketing Activities. In the middle content area, towards the top, you will see another New menu. Click on this and select New Smart Campaign. If you have not created a folder, you may do so, or simply put the campaign under one of the default folders. Name your campaign and click Create. This is where things get pretty interesting. In this particular walkthrough, we're going to tell our campaign to verify emails from an email capture form. Click on Smart Lists at the top of your new campaign. To the right, there is a menu of actions. Select and drag the Fills Out Form trigger and drop it into the main content area. Once you have done this, a content box should appear with two drop-down menus. In the second menu, select the form name you just created. Next, under the Flow tab, we want to drag the Call Webhook trigger into the content area. Once this is done, select the Kickbox webhook that you just created. Now, under the Schedule tab, click on Edit in the main content area. And where it says Allow each lead to run through the flow, check the radio button next to Every Time. Then click Save. And now beneath this area that you just edited, go ahead and click on the Activate button to activate the campaign. We are almost done. All you need now is for a place to collect all of the data input into this form. By default, all of your leads will be stored in the All Leads category under Marketo's lead database page. However, we can create our own list to segment the data. While in the lead database page, simply click New and create a new list. Fill in the information as appropriate. Now, back in your campaign under Flow, select the trigger Add to List. Select your list from the drop-down menu, and that's it. If you would like to test everything that we just configured, go to your Design Studio page and launch the approved landing page that was created earlier. Fill in the form with some bogus data as well as some good data. Click Submit a few times and then navigate back to your lead database page. Click on the list that you created and then click on the Leads tab. You should see that all of the data that you input into the form is listed here. Marketo is a powerful platform. Kickbox has a powerful API. We hope that this walkthrough will provide you with the tools that you need to integrate Kickbox with your Marketo environment. Thank you for listening.